Welcome back to Cooking with Jan. We've been off the air for a while because we've been very busy with our day jobs, but we're back and today's episode is going to be a blast. Originally, I wanted to show you how to make buttermilk biscuits big and fluffy, but Anke and I were in Bavaria this month, and at a restaurant at the Tegernsee, I ate this Kaiserschmarrn, which of course is translated as pancake mess, at a restaurant that was just out of this world. I was just wondering, why is this Kaiserschmarrn so great? So I did my research, and I'd like to show you the results. I think I know what they did differently, and we're going to do that today. I'm also doing the episode, we'll leave the buttermilk biscuits for the next time, because people were very interested on Facebook in what I ate, in the picture of what I ate. So without any further ado, let's jump into the episode, which we're calling Kaiserschmarrn Reloaded. Yes, I did Kaiserschmarrn in episode 8 of Cooking with Jan, and I explained how it came to be and how I did it. But as I said, today we're going to do it a little bit differently, but let's start with the first step, which is the same. Now there are 4 egg yolks in here. I know you can't see them, you can only see 2, but I just cracked them when I was cracking the eggshell, but they're in there. We have, and that's what I did differently, we have 150 grams of all-purpose flour. I used 200 grams last time. Also mixed in, I just put in a half teaspoon baking powder and a pinch or 2 of salt. Also, I'm going to take some sugar with this first step. Here I have about almost 100 grams. Like in episode 8, we have our milk and cream mixture. This is 200 milliliters milk, 200 milliliters of cream, or you can use just completely milk as you wish, but mixing it is better. And this is the pro tip. We're going to put in some fresh vanilla bean. And I will show you after we mix in the first ingredients how to separate the vanilla from the bean. Okay, so we're going to mix in just a little bit of sugar. I'm not going to take all of it. Maybe about a third, half. Just eyeball it. Just mix that in a little bit. Then we're going to take in our flour. 150 grams, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and pinch or 2 of salt. Take in our milk cream mixture, put that in there as well, just alternate. Okay. This is the vanilla bean that I'm going to add, which looks great, of course. Just mix that in. That's using fresh vanilla. Of course you can use vanilla extract. You take your vanilla bean, I have just half here, just to show, and you have to, you can see this, you have to take your knife and you have to cut it in the middle, right down the middle. Don't be too shy. Make an incision in the middle, all the way as far as you can. Taking my knife and just, there we are, there you are. Here's some of it. Let's look at the other side. I mean, you do have to practice a little bit. This is the second or third time I've done this, but it does work. And it's amazing. And then you take this, there we are. See, I've got it. Don't give up in cooking. And then, what's really nice is that after you have done so, you can just put your vanilla bean in a sugar bowl, like this, and you'll have a nice little vanilla flavor to your sugar. The next step in our attempt at making a gourmet Kaiserschmarrn is to beat our egg whites until they're fluffy, and as you can see I've got a little bit of yolk in there, but that doesn't matter. I've learned that you can take a pinch of salt or 2, about 2 grams, and then also they recommend putting a little bit of sugar in, but I'm not going to put that much in. I'm just going to put in just a little bit. Okay, all right, let's just beat these egg whites until they're a creamy texture. I think we're going to stop here because I think I'm satisfied. It's somewhat stiff and it's also creamy, so I think I'm going to try this. You want to fold in gradually this into the batter to make a very creamy Kaiserschmarrn. Okay, our Kaiserschmarrn has been cooking in the pan for about a minute. We're going to take it off the heat. And it's going to go into an oven which has been fired up to 170 degrees Celsius or 340 degrees Fahrenheit imperial system. And it's going to be in there for about 20 minutes. So here it goes. Because I have had the pancake on the convection setting for the last 15 minutes, is actually ready. So we're going to take it out and have a look. Awesome. In America, they call this pancake the Dutch baby. The next step we're going to do is just take this pancake out and just put it here on our, there. You don't have to worry about it collapsing because we're obviously going to make it a mess, which means we're going to cut it up. So just leave it there, the pan on. Okay. And then put in some more clarified butter and heat the pan. All right, good. Pancake back to the pan. I'm just going to use a plate. Here we go. Now, here's how I'm going to caramelize. I'm going to take some powdered sugar, add there, then we're going to turn it around. Now we're going to have to make a plate. So you take a plate, do it over, put it back into the pan like so, and let the sugar at the bottom caramelize, powdered sugar on top. Okay, I think I'm going to now stop the caramelization process. I did it on both sides for a few minutes, and as you can see, you have a little bit of the brown here. I just added a little more powdered sugar. It's never a bad idea, but let's do the schmarrn, which means let's make it a mess. So we'll turn off our heat. We'll take it off the heat. It doesn't matter how you do this. It's not a rocket science. You just have to make a mess of it, which means you have to cut it into pieces. You do like this. Perfect. We're going to add some almonds that I roasted just in the pan, some slivered almonds last night. Just put them in there. They were roasted in a pan that you just fry them in the pan, so to speak, without any butter. That's what they mean by roasting. Okay, the last step is to plate our Kaiserschmarrn, which has been caramelized. There you are. Make sure that's served warm. There's a lot here. Now, Kaiserschmarrn is served traditionally with applesauce, which we have here. And then as a final tip, powdered sugar, which we use to caramelize our pancake. And just add a little bit there, just sprinkle it a bit. The show. I hope that you enjoyed my second attempt at making Kaiserschmarrn. I certainly did. If you like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the channel with those who might be interested in what you see here. And as Jacques Papin says, happy cooking. Finagle this. Since it's Kaiserschmarrn, it'll be broken up anyway. We'll try it anyway. No. Hey Siri, Time für 20 Minuten.